What's up, everybody? It's ZakuAurelius here, and today we're going to be talking about some third-party and resin kits. And if you haven't seen previous parts of this month's episode of Gunpla News, I'm doing this fun little thing where I'm emulating a different YouTuber for my intro for each part of this Gunpla News series. So if you know who that was that I was emulating for that intro, leave a comment down below, and I'll contact you and send you a little something cool just for a little prize there for being the first to guess that. It's pretty fun. Again, just something I wanted to do just for fun, so hopefully you guys are enjoying that with this month's episode of Gunpla News, trying to guess who the YouTuber is that I'm emulating for my intro there. That one was someone who's probably you've maybe seen a lot of over the past couple months if you're into gaming, specifically something very cool. Anyway, I'm sure someone found out who it was already, so I really don't need to give you any hint. Let's just move on with the video. Again, this is Gunpla News episode 11 for October 2015, and we're going to be continuing on in this part 4, talking about third party and resin. So the first thing I want to talk about is just a bunch of new resin kits that are going to be coming out in the near future. Actually, all of these I think are all coming out in December, so I'm just going to say that. All of these are coming out in December. I'm not going to say it again for each different kit. And these kits are available for pre-order either from gkmodel.com or E2046. Both of those sites I know have all of these kits available for pre-order. So maybe check those out if you're interested. A couple of these are conversion kits. The rest are just full kits. So let's get into talking about some of these. I want to just show you guys some resin kits because I really don't do it that often. So the first one is a 1/144 scale Zaku 2 Stutzer conversion set. So this is, you need the base kit of the HGUC Zaku 2, and then this is a resin parts conversion set to make it into the Advance of Zeta version of the Zaku 2 Stutzer. This one is $21, not too bad for this set. I really like the Stutzer versions, so that would be really cool. And then there's the 1/144 scale Rick Diaz Stutzer conversion. This one is obviously a little bit more complex. This is from the new sort of Resin, sort of the new updated, not updated, it's just the new kind of designs for Advance of Zeta. I forget what it's called. It's kind of like the revive of Advance of Zeta, basically, kind of, that Dengeki Hobby has been doing. This one is using the HGUC Rick Diaz as the base kit, and then $52, so quite a little bit more expensive for just a conversion kit for an HG. $52 for that, but as you can see, it's definitely pretty complex. There's a lot of really these big, huge parts going on there. So cool set though. Then more Advance of Zeta stuff. Here we have the 1/144 scale Gundam TR6 Hisenplay Raw Resin version. So this one is going to be $93, so definitely a little bit more expensive, but again, really cool design there. Can't argue with that. Then the 1/144 scale Gundam TR6 Woundwort Ra our Resin version as well. So again, these are from the new sort of revive Advance of Zeta series again here. This one is $65, and then we have the 1/144 scale TR6 Advanced Kehar 2 Resin version. Really, really awesome design. I love some of these designs here. I really wish I was more into resin to get some of these Advance of Zeta kits. I love the Advance of Zeta designs. Then a 1/100 scale kit. We have the 1/100 scale Zeta Plus Hummingbird conversion parts set. So this is going to be converting your Master Grade Zeta Plus into the Hummingbird conversion parts. So this one is going to be a little bit more expensive, of course. It's $108 I've got for that. Yeah, but I mean, again, the Hummingbird is something that I was hoping would be a candidate for the RE100 line, but so far we just got that new image again of like the kits that are being considered for the RE100 line. The Hummingbird was not on there. So I don't know, hopefully it's still a possibility in the future, but until we get a plastic version of that, this is a really nice resin conversion parts that you can get. Then a couple more here. We have the 1/144 scale F91 Silhouette Gundam for $33. Now this is going to be the full kit, not just a conversion, so $33 is pretty cheap, but of course it's going to be pretty small and probably not too articulated, I would assume, but should be pretty cool anyway. It looks like a nice kit if you're a fan of F91 designs. Then we have the 1/144 scale RGM Sniper Shadow. This basically looks like a ECOS version of like a GM Sniper. Really cool design there, I think. But for $59, it's definitely going to be something you really want because it is just 1/144 scale, relatively simple there, but it does have a really cool look. So if you're willing to spend that for that, then I think you have a really nice resin figure there. And the last one is the 1/144 scale Pale Rider. Again, a design that I know is really popular. A lot of people really like the design of the Pale Rider, and the Bandai has only so far released only limited versions of it. This one is $66, so again, pretty expensive, but if you really like the Pale Rider, it'd be a great way to get it. Next, keeping with some more resin, but this is a few different model conversion kits that I want to talk about. Resin conversion kits from Model Legend. They specialize in kind of resin conversion kits. First one is they're making a PG Phoenix conversion kit. So this is going to be to turn your PG Unicorn Gundam into a PG Phoenix. So that's pretty cool. I expect this is something that we could see, if not from Bandai, from a third party, like Chinese company making this as well in the future. I can imagine, because now that we're getting the Banshee Nord, all they have to do is just copy that Armed Armor DE shield, all they really have to make is just a new headpiece and just backpack connection piece. So I could assume this is something we might see in a third-party plastic kit later on. But if you can't wait that long, and if you're comfortable with resin, you can get this resin conversion kit from Model Legend. They're also making a conversion kit for making the Crossbone X2 as well as the Crossbone X3. So again, Bandai, in the HGUC version, I should mention that Bandai is re-releasing the master grade versions of the Crossbone X2 and X3, but if you wanted an HGUC, like smaller 1/144 scale version, you can get these conversion kits from Model Legend, so those are pretty cool there. I know a lot of people love the Crossbone, so those should be pretty popular. Then let's talk about some plastic stuff. We have a conversion kit, a plastic conversion kit for making your RG Exia into an Exia Repair 3 version. This is going to be made by some company named FPM. I'm really not familiar with the company at all. I don't know what they've made, if anything, before. But it is a plastic conversion kit, which is pretty cool. Much more accessible for a lot of people, I think, because maybe resin is maybe more difficult to work with. A lot of people are not as familiar with it. This one is going to be out this month in October for 1,500 yen each, so somewhere around $15 or so for this conversion kit to make your RG Exia into an Exia Repair 3. Pretty cool. You can order that from Side 3 GK. If you just look on Facebook, I know other people are selling it too. Samuel Decal, I know, is selling it as well now. But another site you guys could check out is Side 3 GK on Facebook. You can order from him there as well, I know. And then some third-party sellers, Chinese, basically knockoff bootleg sellers. I really don't want to talk about this stuff too much because I want to avoid talking about direct bootlegs. But I'll just mention briefly that if you're interested, you can check out Samuel Decal's page. We're getting some Chinese versions of the Perfect Grade Astray Blue Frames Bazooka, if you want that. But that one, I don't forget, because I think at first they were saying it was going to be a plastic kit, but then they were saying it's going to be a resin kit. So again, I'm not too sure about that, but I do know we are getting plastic versions of the RG Wing Zero EW's Dre Zwerg rifle, as well as the Wing Zero Hono like weapons parts set as well. Again, just check out Samuel Decal's page for more information on that. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. There's no news about the Obsolus 2 from Wave. It was announced, kind of an announcement that Wave is going to be producing a 1/44 scale Obsolus 2, but we haven't had any update on that, so not really too sure what the progress is for that yet. As well as the Mechanicore Tafe-Sturmer, their 1/100 scale version of the Deep Striker. Haven't got any updates on that, so as far as we know, the release date is still set for probably December, but yeah, just by the fact that we haven't had any updates this month makes me think that maybe there's not much to update, and which means that they might be a little bit behind. I don't know. So that is it for all the third-party and resin stuff. Thank you guys for watching. The next part is some feature artists, and I've got some really cool stuff to show you guys for the features. So stay tuned for that, and yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the last part, part 5.